three entities who had all of those losses within this past year and genuinely recovered without the need of the same professionals who at one point were fine. Miss Studi, remember the garbage can lid analogy on that shitty lunch in shitty Springfield, Ohio? Folks, this life is a gift. And whether it's playing these video games, petting this cat, spending time with my wonderful daughter, hoping for the best for my former co-workers and my former wife and her family. A man rebuilding himself in private over the course of 1 year while waiting for the other adults involved to come back and civilly put closure to the entire nonsense that is all over the stupid book of faces, means that here today, tonight, in this moment in space-time, this Thanksgiving 2023, James Michael Davenport, Will's dad, is fully free of the entire past and invites Mr. Heck and Miss Stevens to look him in the eye, and Ms. Studi, Debbie Segrist Adams, Sergeant Montico, Chief Elliott, Andy Beal, Missy, all the kids, Deputy Crump, Chris. We can all sit there together and we can all say, this is where this is going to go. Because 1 year after, I don't owe anybody anything. But I keep my word. And I'm sick of talking with lawyers. I'm sick of talking to doctors. I'm sick of talking about a city and a marriage that ended a year ago. Let James Davenport be James Davenport again and watch those Walmart layaways. Watch that stay positive. Watch that credit score. They did not ruin my life. They didn't ruin theirs either, but they shot themselves in the foot because I don't care about the credit score. I don't care about filthy lucre. Ethan Ezra Davenport was miscarried. My real family has a dead spouse and a dead child, along with the most stoic 15-year-old you're going to meet, who has more genuine understanding in her than a whole lot of people that I encountered every day in that past life when I was working in public with the public versus working in private practice with the public. Folks, there's no denying when you look around, this place needs some help. And I don't care if you're in Springfield, Ohio, Clark County, Ohio, Dayton, Atlanta, Georgia, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, like legendary wrestler Bret the Hitman Hart and his deceased brother, the best man that was ever in professional wrestling, Owen Hart, who fell to his death. Breaking my heart that night because I didn't hear about it until it was on the news and they said, WWF wrestler dies. And I had to look into that and shed a tear because I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, and that wrestling, video games, my daughter, and my own knowledge in the logic side that was shown in the first episode of the original podcast in a very simplistic way to try to reach as many as possible. Just keep going. Sometimes we miss the exit. Sometimes we fail the test. Sometimes we're incompatible with our spouse. Sometimes people are just dishonest. In the entire spectrum of people, we've got a little bit of everything. And like I told the union president when I first was back there in traffic, which is the career choice that saved my life, that saved my sanity this last year. It was really exactly what I needed, and I really wanted to turn a page, learn under Officer Armstrong, become a senior traffic officer, teach the next generation, and incorporate the mental health stuff in there to remind them all of those things, they're real. They're painful. They cost a lot. Monetarily, family, friends, careers, whatever, all that. They cost the life. And now that this child who lost her amazing mother at the age of 9, and this picture on the wall with the writing of somebody else talking about mother's irreplaceable and all that. Well, again, let's own this, because I'm the orphan, Springfield. I said that a few times in posts. To the world, 821 John is retired. September 27th was when the pension was there. As this disgrace continues, a full year later, I'm trying to actually prevent them from having complete egg on their face, because I don't want to throw them under the bus like they threw me under the bus, and I'm trying to actually get on with my life and do the Dose of Vitamin J show, because my dead wife wanted me to be happy again, and I was. And now I am. Again. So, where are we at here? Is this how we treat it? As the CISM team at the Springfield Police Division, y'all need the help. I don't have OVIs. I don't have spousal abuse or affairs. I had a marriage that didn't work out, and an employer that didn't believe that I could have done 20-hour shifts. That's fine. I came home, burned through everything, and now a retired police officer with PTSD, depression, anxiety, that had to do 2 podcasts showcasing the stoic side along with this side. And these 2 podcasts are what's going to maintain my sanity going forward until this nonsense is over. And I hate to break it to the politicians at 76 East High Street, and I hate to break it to the folks in an apartment in Enon. We're all ourselves again. We're all where we belong. We are all truly the people who did what we did. And we are the people who do what we do. So again, happy Thanksgiving. Ohio, America, planet Earth. It's time for me to play Batman. Because I've been saying stay positive since my teens. And I got friends, whether from Safety City, kindergarten, middle school, high school, former employers, several people within the Springfield Police Division itself. So when my retirement party happens, and it will happen there, pardon me if I wear 40 different shirts to it. Treat Officer Mast with the respect that every officer deserves, and treat this retired officer and dedicated father with the respect that that deserves. I am doing my best today, tonight, this week, to make sure everyone is accountable, just like I've been this whole year. And what is beautiful, like I told my daughter about 15 minutes ago, I guess we proved that this family really is a private family. And the only real public stuff we do is suffer. Whether that was Heather's cancer journey, or whether that was my recent terrible PTSD, depression, anxiety journey. And would you look at this? Hey, Aunt Rindy. Hey, Missy. Hey, Chris Lesser. Allison Craig, thank you. You're a wonderful officer. Stay safe. Gio, you're the change down there. Stacy Larmy, you are the chief. I didn't divide it. The people that didn't trust their fellow officer. There's the problem. FOP, positivity. 14 years of police work, 14 years of being a husband, 15 years of being her dad, and almost 40 years of being me. Folks, the hard part's over. I've recovered. How you doing, Patty? Stay positive.